picture that should be seared into everybody's memory is that maternity hospital in Ukraine bombed out and a mother-to-be on a cot, and we learned that she and her child, her baby, died. That's the war. Peter Kent is a former cabinet minister and a former national journalist, and he has been all over the world. He joins me right now because I want to put it to you, as people are saying, it's a horrible war. There's no question about that. But where's it all going to end? Because we seem to be fighting with one hand behind our back.
Well, we don't know where this tragedy is going to end. It is reassuring that NATO and the democracies came together to impose the sanctions.
Great, but they aren't taking the bombers and the fighter jets out of the sky.
They are not, and that is because while NATO, in return, coming together, and Canada stepped up to the plate finally, years after Ukraine has been pleading for lethal battlefield defense systems, weaponry, and the restoration of the real-time battlefield satellite data that the Trudeau government canceled in 2016 when they took office. All of this is delaying. Certainly, we've seen the benefit of the NATO training, Canadian training, on the ground in Western Ukraine. The Ukrainian army has fought far above its weight, and is doing a magnificent job, and is forcing Putin to make some concessions at the negotiating table.
But relatively small Ukraine, relatively, against the mighty Russian army, and
it's not
we
that
can't
mighty.
send. Well, we're finding that out, but we can't send planes because our planes won't make it across. We can't send pistols. Ours are from World War II. We can't send. We are starting to send now technology. Why can't Canada, one, send more, and two, take home refugees, take people out of their misery?
Well, I think the reluctance to simply open the doors and get the refugees to safety in Canada and process them after they have arrived here, to save the misery that they've already endured and are enduring in temporary locations across Europe. I think that should be a priority. It's disappointing.
But it's not. Trudeau's saying we're letting them in, and they aren't getting in. Britons are saying, come into our houses. Thousands of Britons are saying, come into our homes. We're over here doing squat.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. But then you're making me too partisan here, Stephen.
Well, it's a partisan show. Yeah. You think that should Canadians be demanding more of this government?
I think we should. We should be demanding much more. I was very disappointed to hear the latest foreign minister basically say Canada's a middle power. We're good at convening meetings. Canada has to step up and play its part. For too long, we've been a freeloader on the United States in NORAD and on NATO in terms of the Western Alliance.
You're right, Peter Kent. It's been an embarrassment. Thank you very much. As you can tell from what you just heard and saw, there are a lot of issues that have to be decided in Canada, and we need independent analysis of them. So, help us stay on the air. Subscribe, tell your friends, PayPal, and thanks for watching.